7 Coronation Street spoilers. Gemma discovers shocking family secret as Nina leaves Weatherfield for good. Everything you need to know about the episodes of Coronation Street airing between the 31st of August and 4th of September. It's an emotional farewell to actress Molly Gallagher and her Coronation Street character, Nina Lucas, as she leaves the cobbles of Weatherfield behind for Whitby, the goth capital of Britain. There's arguably no better destination for her than the Yorkshire seaside town. In a reminder of the tragic death of her late boyfriend Seb, Nina and his mum, Abby Webster, reflect on their loss and share a heartbreaking goodbye in the memorial garden. Elsewhere, Gemma Winter-Brown uncovers disturbing news. Betsy Swain faces another setback. Debbie Webster's memory continues to deteriorate, and Jodie Ramsey makes a move on Kit Green. Here's everything you need to know about the episodes of Coronation Street airing between Sunday the 30th of August and Friday the 4th of September. Number 1. Nina Lucas says goodbye to Weatherfield. Nina gathers Abby, Asha Allahan and Summer Spellman at the Rovers for one last drink before she leaves Weatherfield. Following an emotional farewell with Abby at Seb's memorial garden, Nina says goodbye to her friends and gets ready to leave for Whitby with her uncle Roy Cropper. Could this really be the last time we see Nina? Number 2. Celeste's death exposes a disturbing secret in the Winter family. Tensions rise when Gemma confronts Todd Grimshaw about the way he has treated George Shuttleworth. Todd responds with a cruel suggestion that she should go and visit her dying aunt. Gemma tracks down Celeste, but their uncomfortable encounter takes a shocking turn when Celeste's condition suddenly worsens. Todd arrives shortly after Gemma leaves, and following a heated argument with Celeste, walks away in anger. Later, Gemma sees paramedics rushing into her aunt's room at the Chariot Square Hotel. She then tells her mum, Bernie Winter-Allahan, that Celeste has died. However, her death leaves the family dealing with a devastating secret. Meanwhile, George gets ready to tell Todd what has happened, despite Todd being late for work. When Mary Taylor suggests that everyone should come together and support him over dinner, reminding Todd that he has plenty of friends around him, the group agrees. Todd eventually makes his way to the hotel to see Celeste. Unaware that she has already passed away, Ryan Connor is forced to break the devastating news to him. Gemma later opens up to Kit Green about Celeste's death and reveals the truth about the shocking family discovery. Dev Allahan also finds Bernie crying in the Rovers' backyard and tries to comfort her. As the revelation sends shockwaves through the Winter-Brown family, Gemma struggles with her emotions. Bernie, however, makes it clear that she will remain by Gemma's side no matter what. But what exactly have they discovered? Bethany Platt later tells Gemma that she is worried about Kit's increasingly unpredictable behaviour. Realizing that she can no longer stay silent, Gemma finally reveals the astonishing truth they have uncovered. At the hotel, a hungover Todd begins going through Celeste's belongings. While looking through her possessions, he discovers a letter that has been addressed to him. Todd later tells George that Celeste left clear instructions about what she wanted after her death. She did not want a funeral, and instead asked her loved ones to celebrate her life with a party in her honor. Todd, Bernie, Kit, Gemma, Chesney Winter-Brown, Joseph Brown, Dev, George, Christina Boyd, and Asha gather in the hotel bar for an emotional memorial. Todd reads a message Celeste left behind, offering everyone one final insight into her feelings. Number 3. Brian Packham and Maggie Driscoll's fling becomes the latest gossip. Kirk Sutherland wastes no time spreading the news when he tells Maggie Driscoll and Brian Packham that their passionate encounter has become the newest topic of gossip around the factory. How will the pair respond? Number 4. Ronnie Bailey and Idris Nazir clash in a heated confrontation. Ronnie Bailey takes an interest in Idris Nazir's car and tells Carl Webster that he is thinking about stealing it for Fiona Morley. He feels that he owes her after the trouble surrounding the missing gun. Later, while at the Rovers, Carl gives Ronnie the keys to Idris's car after successfully taking them from his jacket. But will Ronnie really go through with the plan? Idris soon realizes that his car has vanished and admits that he cannot even recall where he left his keys. His suspicions soon fall on Ronnie. The confrontation quickly turns violent when Idris punches Ronnie to the ground. Carl advises Ronnie to forget about getting even, warning that Debbie needs calm and security rather than another problem. Number 5. Betsy Swain struggles with loneliness after her stroke. Lauren Bolton visits Betsy, but she becomes irritated when Betsy spends much of their time texting Ollie Driscoll. Feeling more isolated than ever, Betsy admits to her mum, Lisa Connor Swain, that she is lonely. With support from her physiotherapist, Betsy achieves an important milestone as she manages to stand up for the first time since suffering her stroke. Lauren later suggests that she and Ollie should visit Betsy and bring some of his cake with them. However, when they arrive, Betsy is left unsure about how to handle the awkward situation. Eventually, Lauren decides she has had enough and tells Betsy that they are going out for lunch. Their visit to the bistro quickly becomes uncomfortable when Betsy accidentally knocks the cutlery off the table. Lauren immediately tries to help, but Debbie's innocent comment suggesting that Betsy has been drinking leaves her deeply embarrassed. Number 6. Debbie Webster's condition continues to deteriorate. Ronnie offers to handle the supplier meeting, but as Debbie prepares to leave, he gently tells her that she has forgotten to put her shoes on. At the hotel, Ronnie notices that Debbie is still walking around in her slippers. She looks down at her feet and suggests that maybe they should head home. The situation becomes more worrying when Debbie arrives while Ryan is having a manicure from Bethany. She appears to believe that she is back in her old job at a hair salon. Maria Connor returns to discover Debbie enthusiastically giving Bethany a dramatic 1980s-style makeover. Bethany goes along with it, but things become concerning when Debbie picks up the scissors. Maria quickly steps in and takes charge. Debbie looks at the scissors in confusion before suddenly fleeing the scene. Later, Ronnie finds Debbie drinking alone in the hotel bar. She initially brushes him off, but her emotions soon spiral into a major meltdown. Kevin, Webster, and Abby then take Debbie out for lunch, hoping to talk about her upcoming birthday. After learning about the latest embarrassing incident involving Betsy, Ronnie suggests that they may need to tone down Debbie's elaborate party plans. Number 7. Jodie Ramsey turns her attention to Kit Green. Jodie returns from court and tells Shona and Bethany that she has been given a community service order for assaulting Sarah. She must now carry out litter-picking duties. With David away, Shona is already struggling as Harper refuses to settle, and Lily continues testing her patience. Jodie only adds to her stress. During her community service, Jodie overhears Bethany arranging a date and makes a cutting remark. Bethany quickly fires back, leaving Jodie annoyed. She then turns her attention to Kit, asking him out and promising they will have a great time. Shona later worries about a rash on Harper, but discovers the baby is simply teething. Her relief disappears when Jodie reveals her date with Kit. Shona is horrified and says she is betraying Sarah. Meanwhile, Bethany meets Roman for their second date, but their evening is interrupted when Jodie arrives with Kit. Bethany warns Kit that Jodie is trouble, but after she leaves, Jodie invites him for another drink. Later, Jodie hides Shona's car keys and arranges another date with Kit. Shona warns Kit that dating Jodie could be his biggest mistake yet.